Everything you see here is strictly informational. This is not a channel for you to be taking financial advice from. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a broker. I am just a person that is here recording my journey about learning the markets along the way. So please do not consider me a financial advisor. Do not risk any more money than what you have. Do not be borrowing other people's money. Do not do anything stupid that you're going to regret later with your money. All right, I'll just jump right into it. What's up, everybody? How's everybody going? I don't know. I really don't know how it's going, but we'll see. Trading day is now open for July 26th. There's a new service I'm probably going to start doing some reviews on, and it is called, it's Forex signals. I'll provide a link, and it looks like it's robotic. It just had this channel basically sends out a signal. I'm guessing every time this robot gets a signal, and it's pretty simple. They aim for about 30-35 pips. Their stop loss is no more than 30 pips. So you're always getting a 1-to-1, if not a 1-to-2, or 1.15, or wherever it is. They have a second take profit as well. And they basically, the robot gives you an update every time it closes or opens, or if they hit take profit, whatnot. And it's pretty cool. I actually went through and did a whole week's worth of, I just did the math of their whole week's worth of wins and losses. The ratio is not that great, to be 100% honest. But they were still up, I want to say it was 160 pips or something like that for the week. I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot. So be careful whenever you trade these. If you are going to trade them, I would say do a little research on it yourself before you place the trade, because they'll give it to you ahead of time. It's not like a buy now thing. It's more like, hey, we got the signal, buy at this. And I just put one in because I thought it was a good one. And I'll go ahead and show it to you. It is USD franc. And my last video was I'm already in the franc JPY, so that's why I jumped in this one, because, well, I waited till the spreads went down, of course. Once the spreads went down, I put it in. So if we look at the daily, and I'm actually in a Zoom meeting as well. I need to pull down. Hopefully that didn't show on your guys' screen. I don't think it did, because I would actually have to have the Zoom pulled up. But if you hear something, I'll turn it down. But it's a smart trading thing. It's a smart money thing. But anyway, sorry, USD franc. If you look at the daily here, we're at a very good support level. Since we're at a very good support level, they sent out a trade, right? And so that was the daily level. I'll get down to the hourly. That trade looks something like this, right? So I can just get this thing to move a little bit. Here was the open. The entry price 92157, profit level 92507, and the stop level 92185. So it's exactly a 1-to-1. I put it in exactly how it was. It was a little bit above. Whenever I put it in, it pulled back. It actually got me in the trade. It pulled back out for just a second, and now it's back in the negative. However, since we are at the daily level of resistance, it's going to be hard to get past the stop loss, and that's why I jumped in the trade. So I did my research on it before I jumped in it. I looked at it. The franc is actually getting stronger, but the dollar needs to get stronger as well. So it all just depends on the dollar. So let's take a look at it here. And it looks like we're going up a little bit maybe, but it still looks like since we opened up, Well, actually, is the dollar even moving? Doesn't look like the dollar's moving just yet at 5 o'clock. So I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like everybody else is kind of taking their place on this one, and looks like they're placing their bets the same way that I am. So I would say look out for this week. Look for the U franc to go higher, mainly because we are at that level. I wouldn't expect it to get much higher than this. If we do, it just looks like the 936.50 level. I wouldn't expect it to get much higher than that. In fact, whenever I start watching this, I have a very low lot size because I'm playing this new system with the smart angle. I'm not gonna risk too much just because I did see their win to loss ratio and it wasn't that great. But once I started researching some of the ones I did call, I'm like, okay, I probably could have saw that coming, or hey, that probably was going to be a win. So not for sure how this robot works on this trading signal or Forex signals, but and anyways, interesting for sure. But I'll probably do a couple trades of theirs if I think they are good, and we'll see how it goes. And so watching it right now, it's in the red, unfortunately, but I think it'll pull out of it. Like I said, I think a lot of people, I don't think it's going to get past the stop loss. It probably could pull back down a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to get past the stop loss. Anyway, that's my take on U franc for the week. Right now, today anyway, for sure, and we'll see what happens with the week. I think we're going to see it go up from here, hoping that the dollar does pull out of where it's coming out of. Then again, it did break that daily low that it had back in March. So I personally think the only way for the dollar to go is up, especially with the Feds talking about pumping more money into the system. But we'll see. It's going to be an interesting start to the week, that's for sure. So